Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. This is IQBAL from the University of the Western Cape. I want to pledge my solidarity to the Palestinian people and the continuous struggle for freedom from occupation. And also I want to convey my strongest outrage about the situation in Palestine and Al-Aqsa at the moment. Strength to you, solidarity to you from Africa. Free and save Sheikh Jarrah.
Behaving with absolute impunity, engaging in a racist colonial expansion, expropriating more land and more property through invasion and further occupation. It seems that Israeli policy is to mimic the Nazi mentality and policy of Lebensraum. All strength to Sheikh Jarrah and Al-Aqsa.
A message to the people of Palestine in the Gaza Strip, in the West Bank, in Al-Quds. We know that you're going through a very, very difficult moment right now. But we know also that you have never accepted defeat and that your spirit cannot be conquered. So we affirm as South Africans that your struggle is our struggle and that we will never rest content until Palestinian freedom is on the horizon from the river to the sea. Viva Palestine, viva! Save Sheikh Jarrah.
What is happening in Palestine today is an international tragedy. There is no two-state solution left. What the Palestinians would need to get is a one-state, non-racial, non-sexist, non-sectarian and democratic. The Israeli state is clearly a state of dispossession, of denial and oppression, an apartheid state. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
Palestinian people, Nelson Mandela South Africa stands by you. We condemn Israel's criminal actions. This new round of ethnic cleansing of East Jerusalem, the eviction of people, the destruction of their homes, and their sacrilege in storming the Al-Aqsa Mosque. We stand with your resistance, as in South Africa, the people's resistance supported by international solidarity in your just cause will see you win your freedom. We stand with you. Amantla, viva Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Yasin Bonds, a comedian from Cape Town, South Africa, and I stand by the Palestinians in Jerusalem. It is now our time as the world to stand by the Palestinians. We see what's happening on social media, how they are being taken from their homes. We must be their voice. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
Hi, my name is Fasia Hassan. I am a South African activist and youth leader. I'm also the youngest member of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature. As a South African, we know all too well what an apartheid state looks like. The forced removals in Sheikh Jarrah are criminal and are tantamount to not just settler colonialism, but very clearly an apartheid regime. In South Africa, we've seen forced removals. Most of our parents and grandparents were thrown out of their homes by the virtue of the color of their skin. And we're seeing the exact same thing happening now. We must take a stand. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
I wish to express my solidarity with the people of Sheikh Jarrah and Palestine in their courageous resistance against the forced removals. I just want to say that no unjust power can defeat a people united in the cause of justice and freedom. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. To the people of Palestine, know that your fight is our fight. There's not a day that goes by we don't pray for your safety and your freedom. Allah is with you. Keep going, keep strong. My name is FAAIZA. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
Dear Palestine, we are outraged at what is going on. We stand with you in solidarity. We are not free until Palestine is free. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
Greetings everyone. As a black child in South Africa who understands apartheid and what apartheid stands for, we want to stand with the children of Palestine in solidarity, because we understand their plight and it's a lived experience. We are urging the community to release Sheikh Jarrah community. So we also urge the South Africans to stand in solidarity with Palestinian flags, singing Jerusalem the way they did in level 5 lockdown. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Irshad Ali and I'm an actor and writer and producer from Cape Town, South Africa. And I just want to say that, what's been happening in Palestine has been going on for so long, and we've been trying to find peace. We, as the people that don't even live in Palestine or Israel or whatever you may call it, we have been looking at you from South Africa and hoping that you'd find peace, and still for so long there is none. Whoever the perpetrators are of these heinous crimes against humanity, take a good look at yourselves. Take a good look at yourself in reference to the rest of the world. Look at us, look at South Africa, and look at what we've done, and see if you can find a better way. I greet you in the name of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Shaira Kala, and I'm sending this message of solidarity to my brothers and sisters in Palestine and to all those who are fighting oppressive regimes globally. What we are seeing in Palestine is not something that surprises us. The very existence of Israel was built on the ethnic cleansing of Palestine, and that ethnic cleansing and colonization process continues to this day. It happens and continues in what we see in Al-Aqsa. It happens and continues in what we see in Sheikh Jarrah. So we amplify calls for our government to do more than just show concern at this point, to end diplomatic ties with Israel, to expel the ambassador, and to impose sanctions on the apartheid state of Israel.
Dear friends and comrades in Palestine and around the world, it is indeed an honor and a pleasure for me on behalf of the Media Review Network in South Africa, not only to offer our strong solidarity and support for the strong resistance that our brethren, young men, women and children, Palestinians of all religions, of all classes, have put up against this juggernaut called Israel, this Zionist colonizer. It is indeed for us a matter of deep sense of indignation that the global community has remained silent in the face of this genocidal practices that the Israeli apartheid regime has applied on Palestinians. And in the light of the defense and the great sense of solidarity that exists within the Palestinians, and in their immense sacrifice and struggle, it is for us a great sense of pride to show our solidarity with them in the way that they have not only stood up against this powerful enemy of human rights, an enemy of humankind, an enemy of the civilized world, that they have stood up and have defended their rights and have up to this moment been on the definitely displaying signs of victory, and we hope inshallah that they will succeed in not only resisting the occupation, not only in defense of Masjid al-Aqsa, Baytul Muqaddas as a whole, but also in what has now become a global slogan, and that is Save Sheikh Jarrah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Mohammed Khalid Sayed, member of the Western Cape Provincial Parliament for the ANC. We condemn in the strongest terms the criminal actions by the Israeli regime against innocent Palestinians in Sheikh Jarrah and Jerusalem as a whole. As South Africans who have experienced apartheid and forced removals, we stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people and call upon our government to intensify its action against the apartheid regime of Israel. Save Sheikh Jarrah.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Rashika Karim, a South African Cape Town content creator / influencer. I just wanted to say that we are aware of Israel's forced expulsions of the Palestinian families. We are aware of the injustice happening, and I just want to say that I'm going to use my voice, I am going to use my platform to make sure everyone else knows about the injustice going on in Palestine. I also want to say that I admire your strength. Keep going. I admire your iman, your faith. Don't give up. We are standing behind you. We will make dua for you. May Allah make it easy on the family suffering on that side. And always in my du'as.
Greetings, my name is NIEESHAN Bolton, the Executive Director of the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation. The Ahmed Kathrada Foundation today adds its voice to the global condemnation on the attacks and the illegal eviction of residents of Sheikh Jarrah, as well as on the worshippers at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. That such attacks are taking place during the holy month of Ramadan is an indicator of the degree of carelessness of the Israeli state. Its attempts at ethnic cleansing here will not go unnoticed by many in the world and will or should in fact fuel greater resistance, global opposition to the overall policies and practice of apartheid Israel. We lastly salute the tens of thousands who have bravely stood up to this latest round of aggression. Your resistance and bravery is something that is inspiring and is admired by all human rights defenders across the world. We can only but add our voice of solidarity and support and hope that this will culminate in a free and liberated Palestine in the very near future. Strength and solidarity from the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation.